Oh, are we getting starting hands? Sorry.
Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's not good.
That's not good. It's not gonna get me far.
We're gonna go for it, right? People like to see if you do exceptionally well or exceptionally bad. One or the other. Exactly.
That sounds like a risky biscuit. Let's go.
So when we were streaming, when we were at Magic Fest, Command Fest, Indianapolis, sometime last year. Sheldon Menery had met with a couple of the content creators, and Dana Roach was one of them. And I was playing some games, and he said that Sheldon wanted people to have people actually straight up mulligan, and like sometimes you just get screwed if you didn't build your deck with enough lands. And so we started enforcing that, and literally the second game I had 2 lands in my hand, and I was like, well, we'll start, and I didn't draw a land for like 8 turns, and I was like, well, shit happens. It do be like that. I'm just gonna chat with everybody.
It's a beverage.
Yes, exactly.
Feel that.
All right. Still there. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wonderful card.
Don't mind me. I'm just shuffling. Hi, folks. It is Overwatch, or Overwatch X Juice on Twitter and Moxfield. Today, we are playing Vowel Smasher and Kodama Jund Reanimator. It is what you expect. I want to put big things in the graveyard and then get them back onto my field where they belong.
Let's go.
Sure.
Hello, my name's Cop. I'm your friendly neighborhood sober streamer, and I'm excited to be here. Happy Sunday, everybody. I am playing, this is Barakos and Noble Heritage. So actually, Andy helped me co-brew this deck. This is the life swap, but I wanted to make it a cleric typo because my first 60 card deck I ever built was Black-White Clerics from the Onslaught set. And so this is my ode to that deck, which won by gaining a bunch of life via Test of Endurance. So this deck is the opposite. I'm going to spend a bunch of life, and then I'm going to try and swap life totals with people to keep spending more life. So
I can't believe you've done this.
I'm such a bad person. It's the villain arc.
It is. It's so funny. I built a Jaren deck, and Cop was like, okay, I like this idea. I'm going to go black-white for it. I was like, oh, gosh, that's probably even better.
I am scared. This whole entire pod scares me, actually.
This is a spicy pod on a Sunday, y'all. It's the Lord's Day, okay?
Yeah, and I think everybody can hear me now, because I apparently had my mic turned off, because I'm a professional. Andy, what's happening?
Hi, everybody. My name's Andy Flory from the Guardian Project podcast. I'm on Twitter at Andy Flory. You might have also seen some of my articles at Commander's Herald, and I have edited for CommanderSpellbook.com. So if you're ever looking for combos for your deck, go check it out. It's my literal favorite Magic website. You can submit combos in their Discord and get badges that say you're a contributor, and so really, really cool stuff. And today I am playing Sarkhan, Soul of Flame. This is T-Pose Sarkhan, the Halo foil. I think it's really pretty. Sarkhan turns into other dragons and makes other dragons cost one less. So he's still in his dragon era and is like, oh, I really wish I could be a dragon. So he does for a single turn. But his name is still Sarkhan, so he can become a legendary dragon, but his name is still Sarkhan, Soul of Flame. So that's cool. So I'm looking to, it's like pseudo haste, right? Kind of on a dragon, because he's already out, and then your dragon that has cool abilities gets haste. So we're hoping to play some neat Is It Dragon stuff, because I am now an Is It player. I have left Azorius behind.
Away with you, Azorius.
Away!
And I guess I will reintroduce myself. I'm Amar, GoddessOfBlunder. What's happening? Welcome to my stream. I know what I'm doing. I've got my mic on now. Yeah, I'm going to be playing my Kobold deck. It's Roga, Karakeep Overlord. It's Kobolds and Dragons. And yeah, I'm going to try to make Kobolds into dragons. And then I'm also got Sorin Necromancer in here to turn Kobolds into Wraiths as well. So we'll see what happens. It might work. It might not work. We'll see. If it crashes and burns, it usually crashes and burns pretty badly. So. But I have lands and I can do stuff, so that's where we're going to go with it. Let me randomize us real quick. Boop. Boop.
Random dance.
There we go. 3 of those. And if everybody has a playable hand, yeah.
We do?
Sure do.
Let's go.
Let's do this thing.
All right, I'll start off with the draw. We shall play a Zeatoras and pass.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to play myself a command tower as my land for the turn and then pass.
Right on top of Gebro. Let's do a Path of Ancestry. Tapped, and I'll pass.
All right, I will draw, and I am going to play a mountain, and then I will pass the turn.
Look at this nice little... Look at this first turn. Nobody does anything terrible.
We will. Let's do a Smoldering Marsh tapped, and we'll pass.
I will draw for turn. I will play myself a mountain, and then I will pass.
Okay. On top of Keep Draw. Let's do Beseju tapped. And I will also pass.
All right.
Hmm.
I will draw. I'm gonna play
Shelter
an
us, cop, shelter us.
island into an arcane signet, then I pass.
Ramp.
Ramp.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
Is it
dun.
needs a little help? We don't have a lot of land tutors, so we get rocks.
we'll play a forest. And then we will play an old Rutstein.
Old Rutstein. I love
Old
old Rutstein.
Oh.
I loved the period we had all the olds come out. It was old Rutstein, old One Eye, old Gnawbone, and now we haven't seen an old in a bit. So we need more olds.
Wait, is Stick Fingers also? Isn't it old Stick
Oh
Fingers?
shit!
Yeah.
Old Stick Fingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love Stick Fingers.
We will mill, and we mill a Doors of Durin. So we will make a blood token.
That's a new card
Yeah,
from
that
the Lord
card's
of the
pretty good.
Rings.
It is blood. I don't have a blood token there.
Blood.
Tokens.
Blood.
And then I will pass after that.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I'm gonna.
Quinn, thank you. Thank you. This Izzet arc is pretty cool. I have this and Edgin, and Edgin's like, foretell, you don't know what I'm going to do. It's pretty sweet. It's like layaway for Izzet spells.
I'm gonna bounce my mountain and play a Rakdos Carnarium, and then I will pass my turn.
For all the folks that still remember Kmart.
Kmart.
Oh, yeah,
I
untap
remember
Kmart.
that.
Oh.
That was a place.
It was a place we used to go.
I'm gonna help everybody out. I'll do an Urborg.
Great.
Love it.
Love that for me.
So now I don't have to pay for my Beseju. I'll tap 3, and let's do a Black Market Connections.
Ooh.
I love that card. That card kills me, though. I'm like,
I
free
know.
stuff? Okay.
I will pass with 5 cards in hand. There we go.
All right. Untap a draw. I am going to play Plaza of Heroes. Then I'm going to pay 2 mana for an Izzet Signet.
Oh, you
Then I'm
are
going to play
rampant.
Starcon, baby. All right. 2/4 now. My dragons cost 1 less, and he can become 1 until end of turn when it enters. And then I pass.
All right. We will untap.
Those Halo foils are so good looking.
I love that. I only did singles for that set because that was like the way to go.
Yeah.
But I said if I'm going to
Yeah.
splurge,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to splurge.
I still gotta get a Nar set just because I want to make a Prowess Matters deck.
Yeah.
I milled a Dawnglade Regent.
Ew.
Is that the Monarch one, but you like can't take damage when you're the Monarch?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I had
Hexproof.
hexproof.
Oh, hexproof. That's okay.
The permanents, permanents have hexproof. My permanents have.
Yep.
Insect. Dun, dun, dun. This little bug. And
They're
we
so
will-
cute.
It's a thing. We will play a Swamp. We will tap said Swamp, and we're going to continue our ramping for a Signet. And then we will do Signet for a Cultivate.
Mhm.
And then
That's
we
some
will
ramping.
we'll get Mountain to Field and Forest to hand. And then we will pass.
Okay. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Man, just drawing into so many lands. I don't want any more lands. I say that now, but well, no, I'm good for a while. I'm gonna tap 4, and I'm gonna play Garna, Blood Fist of Keld. It's a human berserker, 4/3, and whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, Garna, Blood Fist of Keld deals 1 damage to each opponent. And then I should
Okay.
pass on my turn.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Hiya, Arctic Amy, what's happening?
Oh, I have a full ship on the black market connection.
Let's
One, two, three.
go.
Do it.
That's 6. Right?
Treasure, but
Full
my unfortunate 3/2 changeling.
It's ditto.
And I'll draw another card.
Actually, you know what? I think I have it. I'm making an insect. I'm just gonna use tokens. So cute though.
Let's do a polluted delta. I'll go ahead and crack it, losing a life. We'll go find a godless shrine.
Actually, you are. I'm sorry, poor insect.
There you go. Oop.
We're still gonna be in our WotC era, but we're gonna be.
Oh my god, cute! Okay, what do I do? Do I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Okay. I'm gonna do 2. We'll play the Noble Heritage,
Okay.
and then I am going to pass the turn.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no
Untap
good attacks.
and draw. All right. Well, I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. It costs 1 less. I'm going to play Imarith Desert Doom. I will have Sarkhan become a copy of it. So it's a 5/5 flyer with Ward 4 as long as it's untapped. When it deals damage to a player, I draw a card, and then if I have fewer than 3 cards in my hand, I draw equal to the difference. But I have 5 cards in hand. And I'm going to move to combat. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, this is great.
Fine.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
I'm going to swing. I'm going to swing at Obosh for 5.
I will take card.
Okay, so I will draw a card, and then I don't have less than 3, so I won't draw anything extra. But I will play a land for a turn. Whew, I was very stressed. And then I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to play Dragon Tempest.
Ew.
And then after that, I'm going to pass the turn. So my dragons, with whenever a creature with flying enters under my control, it gains haste, and then also it's like the Scourge of Elkis trigger. So when a dragon enters, I deal X damage to a target, where X is the number of dragons I control.
So
Not
upkeep.
great.
One. We milled Lucius the Eternal, so we will make another bug. Bug.
I finally got to use Lucius the Eternal the other day, and he just would not die. It was great. I just kept throwing him on other people's creatures. And
When it dies, exile it. Choose a creature in opponent control. It's like Haunt.
Yeah,
it's like the
basically.
OG
Yeah.
Haunt. This is Haunt,
Wow.
which they said is not going to be reprinted, but they gave it to Rakdos. Gosh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Interesting.
Okay, so we will go ahead and become the problem.
Okay.
I was going to say, Andy's like, yep, okay. You do that.
We will Cascadama.
Great play. Great play. Love it.
We will play a command tower and get a Kadama trigger to put in the forest that we searched up earlier.
Mhm.
From there, we will do very disgusting things. Okay. We will tap the command tower and the forest for a Dance of the Dead.
Ooh.
What is your target on the Dance of the Dead?
The target will be the Downglade Regent.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. I'll spend the 2 life on the Beseju to make it uncounterable just in case. Let's Calamity's Wake and exile all graveyards.
Sounds good.
And then players can't cast non-creature spells for whatever that's worth for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
What card is this? From
This
Brothers
is the
War?
Yeah.
Best uncommon from Brothers War. Calamity's Wake is crazy good.
Let's
Yeah.
go. I gotta mark this down because I always
Yeah.
mark cards that are neat.
It's a pseudo silence with a graveyard exile,
Yeah.
instant speed in white.
I love everything about that. Oh, write it. That's the other use for infinite tokens, for me to write down card uses.
We will pass over that.
That is great. Sometimes graveyards just need to be gotten rid of. That's just the way the
True.
game is.
Absolutely.
I think, what are we going to do for this turn? We are going to play a Dragon Skull Summit as our land. And then I think we're just going to bring our commander out. It's Keep Overload. I know, most of the names for these guys, I'm just I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right or not. I just make sounds with my mouth. Other kobolds you control get +2/+2, and whenever you cast a kobold spell, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. Whenever you cast a dragon spell, create a 0/1 red kobold creature token named Kobolds of Care Keep. And then, yeah, I'll pass my turn.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, we will full send this black market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Love it.
6. Let's get another shapeshifter. Let's get another treasure. Let's draw a card. And then I'll draw a card for the turn. And what are we doing? Command tower? I think we'll play the boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do the Path of Ancestry, so we'll play Barakos.
Party leader.
I'll get a Scry trigger on the path. I can go on the bottom. And then I have a Noble Heritage trigger on the ETB. So you can put 2 counters on a creature you control. If you do, I gain protection from you until my next turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Absolutely.
Okay. Obosh, would you like to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yay! We're all
putting
friends.
2 counters on Sarkhan.
I will put 2 counters on Barakos.
So I've learned the mistake is, right, so if you know somebody has life trading cards, that if you swing at them and you can't kill them and they're like, aha, I trade with you and I'm at 3, that's even worse. I don't want to swing at you.
I know. There's no good attacks for my little 3/2, so I will pass the turn.
Okay. I do like Archie game. The only correct choice is to not take the counter.
Is it? No, it's always the right choice. Always.
All right.
Oh yeah, and yeah, Calamity's Wake being 2 mana is dumb, Andy.
So silly. 2 mana, so good. All right. I'm gonna play a mountain, and then yeah, I'm gonna do this. Crap. Why? Kodama is thick now. It's an 8/8?
8/8 with reach.
This is a big old boy.
You can fly. You can fly. You can fly.
Well, dang. Wait. Hold up.
Oh.
Maybe. Like, I don't know what the problem. I feel like the Kodama's an issue, and Barakos is going to be an issue. So I'm gonna do it this
He's
way.
a man. He's got work to do. Okay, he's just doing his job.
I'm gonna pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And I'm gonna play Tyrant's Familiar.
Love it.
5/5 flying haste lieutenant. If you control your commander, it gets +2/+2 and has when it attacks, you deal 7 damage to target creature defending player controls. So I have 2 triggers. I'm gonna do the Sarkhan one first. So Sarkhan becomes just a copy of Tyrant's Familiar, and then I have a Dragon Tempest trigger. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to Kodama.
Okay.
And then I would like to move to combat. And I'm going to swing Tyrant's Familiar at Obosh, and I am going to swing Sarkhan at Amara.
Okay, dokie.
I'm going to deal 7 damage direct to Kodama on swing.
Okay.
And I'm going to deal 7 damage to Garna on swing. And so I have a 7/7 going at Obosh in the air, and then I have a 9/9 at Amara, and this is commander damage.
I will take.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have to swing with Imrith because I want to draw a card. Obosh, I'm going to do a 5/5 in the air at you.
I will get
Well.
hit in the face.
Go to 23.
And then I'm going to draw my card for Imrith. And then after that, I pass with myself being wide open. If we're not dragoning, what are we doing?
Exactly. Then you're doing nothing if you're not.
Then you're doing nothing with ginormous dragons.
That's just
Dragons,
waste.
Dominic.
Dragons!
Dragons.
Alright. Upkeep. This is eggs in graveyard. We will melt a mountain and we will get a treasure. Treasure. We will draw.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We have Chaos Redemptions. Everybody can put a +1/+1 counter on one of their creatures.
Oh my.
Oh, okay.
Get things spicier. Why not?
Okay.
Thank you, Uncle Russ.
Put one on Imrith.
What do we do?
Thanks,
What do we
Uncle
do?
Russ.
We will. We will play this Dark Boar Pathway. And then we shall spend 5 for the Cruelty of Gix. And we will read ahead to chapter 2. So we'll
Nice.
search up something and lose 3 life.
Interesting.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Searching up though. I'm gonna survive. That's what I want to do.
It's like the perfect time for a Gia Gun quote. What you want to do is not exactly what you're gonna do.
Going to do yes. One, two, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wow.
I don't hate any of the options on the Cruelty of Gix. Like even if you started
No.
at 1, still kind of like it, you know?
Yeah, everything's really good on that one.
There's usually like one bummer saga, like chapter on some sagas, but this one's
They all
was a
do
good
good
one.
things. And normally to reanimate, you're paying 5 anyway for most spells, so
Sure.
Yes.
you should just get extra stuff.
See, Andy has it out for me this game already, so I'm just like, I have to survive or
No. So I couldn't swing at Cop with both things. So or anything.
okay.
So I'm not taking the counters this time.
But don't you want to? I got this great offer for you. It's
I'm gonna put up a no soliciting sign on my.
I don't know why I did that. I'm telling
Rocco's just a door-to-door salesman.
For real.
So I searched up Buried Alive. I don't know why. I should have just done all this at one time.
Oh, all good.
Uh-huh.
We will get
Yeah.
a Tully Primal Conqueror, a
Yeah.
Tully Primal Storm,
Yes.
and then just to be on brand, where are you? Where are you, friend? I know you're in here. Maybe you are. Did I lose you?
There's nothing worse. I have so many decks that sometimes I'm like, oh, this is in this deck. I'm searching. I'm like, maybe it's not in here.
I mystical tutored the other day thinking I had a Cyclonic Rift in a deck. Definitely wasn't. I was like, well, I'm tutoring for no answers. I have literally no answers.
Guard of the Void Dragon.
I've definitely searched for basics with like Kodama's region that hadn't had any basics in my deck.
What card was
Any
that,
of this.
Obosh?
Can't see any of this. Shard of the Void Dragon,
Shard. Okay.
a Tully Primal Storm, a Tully Primal Conqueror. That's what it's
Pretty gross.
Wow.
Okay.
Interesting.
Whenever an artifact's been negated from the battlefield or it's been to exile, put 2 counter. Oh, it's a 7/7 flying Catan.
And it's a
Is
dragon.
it pronounced Catan? Citan?
Please let it be. Please let it be pronounced Catan.
Is it Catan?
That
What
I
is
don't
it?
know. I've never heard it pronounced by anybody, so
It's like, who's a Warhammer player? And it's like,
Yeah,
and actually say, I don't know.
Pat, any of you play Warhammer? We don't know
Chat,
what we're
help!
doing.
I do, but not Necrons.
Okay.
But if
and
it's
then
Catan, I do need to trade somebody for some bricks and for some wheat.
we're gonna build it, and then we're gonna sack the treasure and pay Arcane Signet, and then we will animate dead.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing this time.
Nope, not.
And we will give out. Primal
they're
Conqueror.
good. Mm-hmm.
So, enters the battlefield. Each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. I'll go first.
Oh God.
Ruin
non-land.
Horn Hellkite.
Ganix Astral Hunter.
Is that a Fear into the Abyss?
It's a beer into the abyss. I'm sorry.
Things have gone wrong.
We're
Just slightly.
Is this from the new Italia? Is that what did this?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll cast Rankle and Torbran. Then we will cast I don't want to lose life.
You can choose for any player for that.
Any players like
They draw
Yeah.
half their library and lose half their life. Usually, though, if you do that, someone wins.
Yeah.
like just not end well. Yeah, I don't have like the mana or free anything to do. It's like I can't even target myself. I'm just probably just better out. Just like not gonna cast it.
I mean, I will argue that you would only lose 10, and you would be able to fill your entire graveyard with whatever you want at
true.
your end step.
And then
But
die.
You do get a treasure
and then
if
probably
you
die.
if you cast this Ganix. When it enters the battlefield, you create a treasure. So there's at least that.
So Yeah, so we're gonna do Rankle and Torberin, then is it cast or ETB for Ganix?
When it enters.
And then when another dragon enters?
Correct. If you get another dragon, you
Yeah, and
also
I have
get
another
treasure
dragon,
for
so
those.
you could.
Ooh.
So I'll do Runehorn, then Ganix, and then you know what? Just we're gonna full send. I don't care. We're gonna cast Peer into the Abyss, targeting ourselves.
Yes, let's
Love it.
Let's go!
Woohoo!
Okay, so I will.
It's
Count
usually
the-
easier to count your hand and what's on the battlefield, and then you know what's left. Divide by
Yeah.
2.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and it's rounded up. So 77.
It is rounded up, yes.
77, so we'll
34? 35.
Round up, yeah, round up. So 1, 2, 3.
The gay doing math. It's not going to work out for us, guys.
Yeah.
11, 12,
That was my
13,
last
14,
class in
15,
college. It was
17,
not a good
18,
time.
19,
It was
20,
bad.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34.
34. Yeah, 34, because
34.
that would be 78. So, yeah.
Okay. And then
Oh my gosh.
we'll get 2 treasures
2 treasures.
and a Ganex and a Runehorn Hellkite. Of which I am terrible at drawing, so you're gonna get just the words Ganex and Hellkite.
That works.
I get it.
Ganex. And we're gonna I'm not writing out Runehorn Hellkite, so we're gonna just go R.H.
Nice.
And they are what? What's Ganex? A 4/4?
4/4 flyer.
And a 5/5 flyer.
5/5. All right. Did I draw anything good? Let's see. It's like, does it even matter?
Well, you drew most of your deck, so I hope you drew something.
I mean,
Dum.
Lord.
Like, did I draw any instant speed reanimation? That actually might be relevant.
Chat saying it should be 38 cards.
Oh yes, because
So you draw 4 more.
double. Yeah, so
Just draw 4 more.
Mm.
Yeah.
thank you, chat.
Thanks,
Yes,
Arctic
chat.
Amy. Amy's like, I'll do the math for everybody, okay?
you
Jeez,
all don't
you
know what
guys
you're
can't do
doing. Don't know how to play Magic. Don't know how to do the numbering.
I don't think I have. They don't run rocks. It's just like reanimation.
Soul Ring? Did you get it?
No.
Oh.
We will. I'm just gonna cast this because we can, and we will say we'll pay the 2 treasure, and we will cast Hildred's Edict. Each opponent will sacrifice a non-token creature.
Disappointing.
Yeah. I'm gonna sack Imrith.
I have to sack Baracus.
And then it's always easier to look at what I do want and then pitch the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that 1 more? Yeah. Yes. Actually, this doesn't do any good right now.
Math is hard, Arctic Amy. It is hard
Math
sometimes.
absolutely is hard. Yeah, we'll do that. So for those, you can track at home. We are discarding a Bloom Tinder, Wild Growth, Dual Magnetis Hunger, Cut Down, Binary Storm, Master of the Wild Hunt, Destiny Spinner, Prosper, Port of Bounty, Serenth Great Worm, Cross and Grip, Zeotar's Envoy, Crop Rotation, Go for the Throat, Deadly Dispute, Deathbloom Ritualist, Reclamation Sage, Namada, Primeval Warden, and then all these lands. And
So there's only a few good targets in there.
Yeah, just a couple.
Only a few. It's
Only a
fine.
few.
And
It's
I will
fine.
pass
Okay.
because there's no haste. Oh, there is haste, but yeah.
What does the last chapter of Cruelty do again?
Reanimates.
It reanimates.
Yeah,
Great.
reanimates.
Cool. Very cool. Very good and cool.
I'm at 10, so I'm glad to die any moment.
Hopefully a Haunted Ridge. Yeah, there's... I don't know what to do over there. There's too much nonsense.
Blacksmith Act. Do it.
That's honestly what I thought Obosh was going to do. I was like, oh man, that's Blasphemous Act mana.
3, 4,
The Peered to the Abyss, I figured, but
5.
that seems like a better choice. If you can make it around, you've got stuff to do.
I want to play Gannix and make myself a treasure.
Okay, so everybody's going to play a Gannix.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Everybody with you.
And then I shall...
is going to be like, I have a Gannix too.
Where did I get one?
Search and sort selection.
Yeah.
I want to pass my turn.
Ooh. Okay.
Are you full sending? Cop? Are you full sending on this?
You want to swap life
I-
totals? That would be great.
I mean, here's the thing. There's not really a reason to. I want the card and I want the treasure, but I don't know if I need another shapeshifter because I don't have the Bracos anymore.
Fair.
So I'll do 3 this time, and I will get the treasure and the card. That, and then we'll resolve the noble heritage on the upkeep. So, does anybody want to put 2 counters on a creature? If you do, I get protection from you.
I do not.
You have protection from me.
I do.
Obosh says yes, please.
We will put 2 on Wrinkle and Torbrin.
I guess so. I mean, it's free, so I should just put 2 on a shapeshifter just in case, and I'll draw it later. Okay. Then I will draw my card for the turn. Good lord. Let's do I'll do a silent clearing.
Wait, hold on. If Baracos isn't out, is there a Noble Heritage trigger?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit, you're right. That's my fault.
Sorry, thanks. Listen, Amy's coming in clutch here. Thanks, Amy.
Good job, Amy. Thank you, Amy. All right, I'll still do a silent clearing, which I'm happy to swap the art
Wait, is that
card.
an art card? I love it. I've never seen anyone actually use the art cards ever.
Yeah, so I have the real cards on the side, and then
Okay.
I have the art card.
Nice.
So there's also a prismatic Vista in here. But
I wonder how much like I could build a deck that's just nothing but art cards and like the equivalents.
I think at this point you definitely could if you build like a block constructed, because I think almost every card has an art card. So
Yeah.
Test my skills. Like, I don't know what this card does, but I think the art is pretty.
I kill you with the art. Does whatever I feel like I want it to do.
this is gonna be alright, let's just try it. We'll go. I have to pay life on the silent clearing, so I won't do that yet. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I'll spend the treasure. 4, 5, 6. Leave that open. If Obosh is a problem, I would like to also become a problem, and I will do an Axis of Mortality.
Oof.
is that your upkeep? You trade life totals.
That is upkeep, swap life totals between 2 target players.
Sure.
And then I would like to pass the turn. Oh, is that it? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, pass the turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap
6 cards in hand.
and I will draw. Obash, how many flyers do you have?
3.
3.
I have Rankle and Torbrand, the Runehor Hellkite, and the Ganax.
They have flying. All right. All right. I'm gonna play a Steam Vent, and since my life's probably gonna get stolen, I'm gonna have it enter untap. So it's 3.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems like the right play. I'm going to pay 5. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm going to pay 4 because this costs 4. 4. And I am going to play the Scourge of Velkis.
Ouch.
And I have 2 triggers. I'm going to have Sarkhan become a copy of it. But it will enter the battlefield. And it will do, because there's only 2 dragons at the time. And Dragon Tempest will also do 2. I'm going to do 4 damage to Obosh.
Nice.
In response to your Scourge of Valkis, I'm going to tap Command Tower and sacrifice my treasure, and you come upon a Knoll camp. I'm going to choose one, and up to 2 target creatures can't block this turn. I'm going to make it so Wrinkle and Torbrand and what is another flyer? Ganax cannot block this turn.
That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, and then I am going to move to combat. And I am going to swing Tyrant's Familiar at Obosh and do you have mana up right now, Obosh?
I don't have anything. I am completely tapped out. It was a risk to even cast.
Totally understood. Okay, so I'm gonna do Tyrant's Familiar at you, Obosh, and on the swing it's gonna be 7 damage directly to the 5/5 that can block still. So your 3rd flyer, and then I'm gonna do so this is 6 and 4. I'm gonna do 6 and 4, so 10 at Cop.
To my face.
Yeah, they fly. So, okay, and then second. No. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to second main phase. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Spark Double, entering as a Scourge of Velkis. So I'm gonna have triple Scourge of Velkis triggers with a Dragon Tempest. So I have 4 triggers of 4 damage.
And I was the problem?
You both of you were problems, and I was like, I didn't know how to get rid of Andy.
So Cop, I'm gonna deal 12 to you, and Amara, I'm gonna deal 4 to you.
Okie dokie.
Me.
All right.
I was the way to get rid of Andy.
In response, Amara, before I go, which creature would you like me to take out on Andy's board?
Probably that Tyrant's Familiar.
You want the Tyrant's Familiar?
I think so.
All right, Andy, I will pay for life and snuff out the Tyrant's Familiar.
Is dead.
I was 1 mana away from trying to get you to cast the Peer into the Abyss, and then I was going to Alms Collector, so you pay half your life and draw 1 card, and I'm drawing 1 card.
That's so gross.
That's why I was like, do it.
And then after that, I pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I don't think I'm long for this world.
I believe in you, Amara.
I don't. I want to play a mountain. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Spark doubles over there.
Yeah, so Spark Double is just so it's a 4/4. It's a copy of the Scourge of Valkis. So I'll write out a little token here.
Yeah, I have nothing. I drew into so many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would keep me alive for a turn, but I don't think that is worthwhile. Do I just Chaos Warp? I think so. Let me... Oh yeah, my Ruin... I forgot. That'll go back to my graveyard, won't it? Haha! Ruin Horn. Hellkite is in my graveyard. So, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to exile Ruin Horn Hellkite from my graveyard, and each player is going to discard their hand and then draw 7 cards.
We discard our hand and draw 7?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm discarding Hellkite Tyrant and Seize the Day, so it's an extra combat with flashback.
Okay, well that's...
But only for a single creature, but just so you know.
Okie dokie. Another
Okay, drew
Hellkite,
7.
a Swiftfoot Boots, and a Chaos Warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I shall play this Crookshanks Kobold. This is a 0/1.
Crookshanks Kobold.
That is all I have mana for, so you know what? I will pass my turn and graciously
right.
probably die here.
Untap. I will draw. I'm going to play an island. I will... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, I think that's the better... It's the better play, right? I'm going to... I only have 1. Sorry, I have to read this card.
It's okay.
This will be
It's all
my
good.
second. It'll be my second time reading this. I will play for 2 mana. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Invasion of Tarkir. So when it enters, I may reveal any number of dragons from my hand. When it does, it deals X+2 to any other target where X is the number of dragons revealed. I'm going to reveal 1 ancient silver dragon. So I will deal 3 damage to Ganax.
Okie dokie.
And now you are the defender of this invasion. And then I'm going to pay for 7 because this costs 1 less. I'm going to play the Ancient Silver Dragon. Sarkhan will become a copy of it. And I have Dragon Tempest trigger with 2 Scourge of Valkis's. So it's 3 dragons as it enters, so I get to deal 9. So I'm going to deal 3 more to Ganax.
Okay.
And I'm going to deal 6 to you.
I'll go to 21.
And I will move to combat. And I will swing 8,
I think I just died of commander damage, actually.
12, 16. So it's 8 and 9, right?
Yeah, so I only need like 3 commander damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll swing out at you.
Okay, makes sense. My kobold is going to just look up at the sky and be like, "Whoa." Good game.
Good game. Oh no, Amy said why an ad break right then. Oh, those are the worst. All right.
Just got dragoned to death.
Dragons.
Well, that was only an hour game, so I don't know if you all want
It was
to.
either dragon or dinosaur.
I will say props to us. Yeah, that was an hour game and only turned 6. So good job.
Good job, everybody. We got this.
Wow.
We can play another game. See?
Yeah, I'm good to play another game.
Yeah.
If you all want to change decks or whatnot, feel free.
Yeah, I'll switch it up. I'll play Doric, mono green. Oh, it's Legend Tribal.
What do I have?
We'll
sitting
play
over
Legends
here?
as well. Do that.
Legends. Well, now I feel like I want to play Legends. We could grab a deck.
Legends Tribal Pod, is that what we're doing?
Legends Tribal. Mine's mono green.
I have a dork list, but I just haven't built it, and it's not even cohesive. I'm just like, 40 legends, send.
I absolutely love my dork deck way more than I was expecting to like it. And it is my most played deck so far this year, which I guess says something because it's not that old.
I will pitch this to the table, but it is so this is the Nashi Moon's Legacy.
Okay, I've never seen this.
Well, so I was inspired by Looter Scooter, and so
Okay.
basically what the deck has is it has 25 placeholder scrolls in the deck, and whenever I draw a scroll, I set it aside and I take a card from this random pile of 100 Soul Tie Legendary good stuffs. So this way the deck plays differently every time I play it.
That's awesome.
And the idea is that, can I win when I don't know what I'm getting?
I love it.
That actually sounds
I'm into
a lot
it.
of fun.
I'm into it.
All right, let's do it.
That's like so many of my decks. I put so many different legendaries that I can just like put them as the commander just to change the deck a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
This was my... Ooh. This was my Marin list, but I didn't play the deck because it was so old and I never changed any of the cards in it, and I was like, all right, we'll just if it's gonna sit on a shelf, I might as well move it to something more fun.
That's what I've been trying to do. Like, if I'm not playing a deck and it's just been sitting there, like, because a lot of them have cards that I could go other places. So, just like, you know what, this can be taken apart. It just stinks when you take apart a deck because you put so much time into it and thinking, and like, it's like just destroying something that you created, and you're just like, it's a terrible feeling. At least with Boxfield, like, you add it in there, and like, if you want to play it digitally, you don't have to go put it back together. So at least that is nice.
I have started using Moxfield Playtester when I join streams for brand new decks and brews because it's like, do I like this deck? I don't know yet.
Exactly.
Before you spend like $400 or whatever, it's like, this is not.
Yeah.
Let's try this out. Let's test it.
And that's awesome because like, Magic gets expensive after a while.
It sure does. When did you all start playing Magic? I started in 2013 when Gatecrash came out. So that's as far back really as my collection
my gosh.
kind of started.
94.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, I started with it was the Tail End of the Dark and Unlimited at the time.
Nice.
And I've had like 3 other collections. Like my original collection, I only kept a couple of decks and traded everything off to like whatever other card game was going on at the time because there was such a big boom. Like Pokemon was going on and Star Trek, and Star Wars. So I was playing all those games too. And then I was like, oh, I'll get out of those games and go back to Magic, and like traded for another Magic collection. So, but I've been officially Magic for a while.
2004, like sophomore year of high school, was when I really got into it, and that was in that Onslaught Legion Scourge block.
Oh, that was
Are you an 07 kid?
Me? I'm an 06 kid. I graduated 06.
06. I was an 07, so I was like, oh, I don't know if that was the exact summer or not, but all right.
I started playing in 98.
98. Okay.
And I'm an 05 kid.
Yes.
All would have been in school together.
We would have been.
Could have played Magic together. I forced it on all my friends. Oh my gosh! By the time I left, because I was just like, "Here you go, let's play Magic." And I'm like, "Okay."
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh kid. I was like competitive regionals, nationals Yu-Gi-Oh kid, and then my friends in high school were like, "That's a kid's game. You should play Magic." I was like, "What's Magic?"
What is Magic?
I did Yu-Gi-Oh as well. We did the whole regional grinder. I was Cyberstein into Cyber Twin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on, OTK, FTK, let's go.
Yes, that was our Strike Ninja DD Scout plane.
Strike Ninja. I was a hand control. I was a Donzalug, Spirit Reaper, Magical Hat, Start Coffin, like full hand control.
How many more, Cop? Just keep talking.
I don't know what any of this means.
I know. I'm just
I
sitting here. I'm
think-
like, these are words.
Listen, my win con was you don't have a hand anymore. Do you want to keep playing the game? That was my win con.
That's funny.
Hey, Faded, what is happening?
I don't like it.
Quinn mentioned
Jax, Yu-Gi-Oh.
they
Oof.
started in Throne of Eldraine, and I said that was a hot set. I can't wait for
Yes,
the
I'm so
Wilds of
excited.
Eldraine.
Oh yeah.
I was one of those people that last year when they were like, we're doing all this Brothers War stuff, and then we're going to do all the Phyrexia stuff. I was like, can we just skip to Eldraine and also
Yeah.
going back to Ixalan? Because I want to go to the caves, the
Yeah.
caverns or whatever.
We're gonna get so many night cards in the next 2 sets, and then
Listen.
there's already so many night cards in the Lord of the Rings set. Like,
Mhm.
I don't. Yes, it's the red white knights that I care about specifically.
yeah, I'm sure we're getting
More.
more.
I'm good with my hand now.
Me too.
Oh,
Me too.
I have
Mine hurts.
I guess I should reset my life total.
the check.
So this is my Zero, the Golden Sting deck. I just want to make it's assassins and insects.
Yes.
Like if there was any assassin cards that would fit into the colors, they're in here, even if they were bad.
Sure. We'll see how this goes.
Oh, I haven't played Doric yet. I wish I would have bought that set. I didn't actually.
So this Doric is like, so I know it'll be we'll get an in-universe version, but this is a $40 card.
That's
alone.
crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy that is like the price of, it's like the whole entire secret layer in one card. That's insane.
She actually doesn't look like the character from the movie. She kind of looks like Kara. Oh, what is her name? She's got really thick eyebrows. She's a model.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, that's what she looks like her instead of the girl from It. That's like what's her face? The one girl from Ikoria looks like Tessa Thompson. I forgot what her name is. It's she's in charge of the one city in Ikoria now because her dad was a general. There's too many things going on in Magic. I can't remember everything.
Oh, am I first?
You are first.
Woo,
Yep.
I'm first. Everybody ready?
We're
am
ready.
Right. Good
Let's
luck,
go.
everybody. I will draw for turn. And I'm going to play a Mosswort Bridge. I'm going to hide one of these cards away, and then I pass.
Okay. I will
It'll
draw for turn.
Be that card.
I'm gonna play myself a Tainted Peak. I'm gonna tap 2 and play a Soul Ring. Because why not? I'll pass my turn.
Nice. All right, so I have in my opening hand, I have 2 scrolls. So I will set them aside. And we will take 2
Nice.
cards off the random pile. Okay. Draw card. Let's play an island. And I'll pass.
All right. We will draw. We will play an Overgrown Tomb. Ouchies. And then we will play a Birds of Paradise and pass.
All right. Untap and draw.
There's so much light right here.
I'm going to play a forest, and I'll pay 2 for a Mind Stone. But then, wait, there's more. I'm going to pay 1 for this Hope of Girapur.
Yes!
And then I pass.
Never see that.
I know. It's funny. I had put in Yisan the Wanderer Bard, and there's like no untap combo or anything, but I needed to be able to start with like, start at 1 to go to 2. So I was like, let's put this guy in here.
Mm-hmm.
And Ovaya Peshiri.
I think we are gonna tap that for colorless just because play a Gruel Turf. That will come into play tapped, and that will be the end of my turn. Nothing too
Okay.
exciting.
Tap a keep draw. Oh, yes, I'm so excited. Okay. Do a Phyrexian Tower. I'll tap 2. We'll do a Talisman of Resilience. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. We will.
Oh yeah, Vaya is a 1 mana legendary. Interesting.
Right?
1 green. Arid Mesa, we will search up a Sacred Foundry and lose 3, go to 35. I think I have a Sacred Foundry in here. I cannot remember. Or search up something similar. Might be lying. Actually, this why is everything so hard? We're struggling.
Why is magic so hard?
Like going through, it's like I know it's in.
Not like it's the most complicated game in the world, right?
Red green.
Yeah, definitely not. It's easy, you know, and I know what every card does off the top of my head.
Exactly.
For
Yep.
the most part.
I used to be able to-
Except that Calamity's Wake. That one, I just didn't know it.
There you go.
I didn't know
Mhm.
it. It was my bad.
that
I
one
did not
card.
expect it. I cast right into it. I was like, oh, gosh, okay. We will play we will play a Sky Hunter Strike Force.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. A what? I'm Sky Hunter
It's
Strike.
a cat riding a
Knights.
pterosaur.
Okay. Your commander. Oh, have melee. Woo. Okay.
Melee.
And we will pass.
All right. Untap and draw. I'm gonna play a Rogue's Passage. I'm gonna pay 4.
Damn it, Andy.
Doric.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna go grab myself a little forest. Just put it onto the battlefield tapped. And then I'm gonna swing 1. Wait, Amara, you're at 40, right?
Yeah,
Not
I am
41?
at 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna swing 1 at you this time with
Okay.
my Hope of Gearper.
I will
And
go-
then after that I pass.
I will go to 39. We'll untap. Ooh, that is a card. I'm gonna play.
Oh no, I flipped my cards upside down.
Ooh, I hate that.
I'm gonna play a swamp.
Only a few. Okay.
We're gonna tap 5, and we're gonna bring 0 Golden Sting out. She's flying. She has haste. She's a 3/3, and whenever she attacks, I put an egg counter on another target creature without an egg counter on it. Whenever a creature that creature dies, if it has an egg counter on it, draw a card and create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. I am
Okay.
gonna come at Steven for 3, and then I'm gonna put an egg counter on that Sky Hunter Strike Force. I shall put an egg on you.
nice.
And then I shall pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Terrific.
That's a scroll, so we'll set it aside. Take another card off the top.
That's
Let's
fun.
see. There's a head.
How many
Let's
legends are
see.
in like the pile? How many legends are in it?
In the side pile,
Yeah, in the side pile.
100.
Nice. So it truly is like random. It's not even the same group each time. It's
Exactly. I basically, when I took my cube apart, I had so many just bulk random legendaries, and Looter played their Mael deck that does this,
Mhm.
and I said, you know what? Let's put these cards to use, and let's just do random stuff. So, like, for instance, here I did, if I go black, blue, and I'll tap for a green,
Mhm.
and lose a life. One of the legendaries I drew was Zimone and Dina.
Nice.
And then one of the other legendaries I drew was a Mox Amber.
Synergy.
So then I can tap the Mox Amber for green and the Phyrexian Tower for colorless, and we're gonna speed the game up a bit.
Wait. Okay. Oh,
Ooh.
the druid.
You're gonna do an Oath of Druids. So if you don't know, at the beginning of each upkeep, you can choose. That player chooses target player who controls more creatures than he or she does, and is his or her opponent. That player may reveal cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. If they do, put it into the battlefield and the rest into the graveyard.
Okay. I love it.
So as long as somebody has more creatures than you, you get to mill until you hit a creature.
Love it.
Sounds great.
And I'll pass.
So it used to be in this deck, and I finally had switched it out. So I'm glad to see it because I do love it.
Yes. Oh, you Obash.
Play right into it. Yeah, we're gonna go get a island, and then we will cast Sicily.
I like that they're friends forever. Like the in-universe versions, it seems very funny to me that some of them would be BFFs.
Yeah, I don't.
But
think
they're
they'd
like,
be
no,
friends.
we're BFFs, friends forever.
Yeah.
The fact that they're on Innistrad, and it's like, we've seen some stuff.
Eldritch horrors, planeswalkers.
These are people past everything, like 2 blocks worth of Innistrad horror. So it's like, where's your friends?
Like, you guys have no idea what we've seen.
We've seen some shit.
We'll lose 1, go to 34, and then we'll cast Sicily.
So melee is they get +1/+1 for each different opponent you're attacking, correct?
Yes. So if I was
Okay.
attacked with Sky Hunter, it'd just be a 3/3.
Got it.
I'm just gonna leave it at that, though.
Okay. Then you're done?
I'm done.
All right. Untap Oath of Druids, right? It's before
Yeah, you do it.
Yep.
it's before draw.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an upkeep trigger.
Okay, so I mill until I get a creature.
Yes.
I got Nylea, God of the Hunt.
There you go.
Success.
I'll take it. And then I will draw. Okay. I will play a War Room. So she's not a creature currently.
Hey, Sad Berserker. Hey, Raiders. What's happening? Welcome.
Raiders, hello.
Raid.
Yeah.
I will. Everything I want to do just seems not fun for like a specific person in particular. Like for each of them, it's like this is just not. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Who do I make unhappy?
Yeah.
That's just what I feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because it's all I can do. I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, I should do this. Kagla, the Titan Ape.
Oh yeah.
Because now Nylea is a creature. When it enters, I fight a creature I don't control. I will fight the. I'm going to do the Sky Hunter.
Oh, I get to draw a card and make an insect token.
Kagla is so fun. And then I'm going to move to
That is
combat,
good times.
and I will do a 3/3 Vigilance at Amara, and I will do this 1/1 Hope of Girapur over at Obash.
I'll go to 33.
Okay, I will take it.
And I don't know where a board wipe would come from if there was one, but I feel like Obash, you have stuff. So I think I'm going to sack Hope, and on your next turn, you can't cast non-creature spells.
Okay, I'm gonna stop here a second. Just
Okay.
so you're trouble. This is Primal Surge. There are no instants or sorceries.
Oh, you already told me this.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll just leave. I'll just leave Hope out. Yeah. You're gonna have a million creatures. All right, I'm just gonna leave Hope out then. I appreciate that, but yeah, just one then. And then after that, I pass.
Okay, dokie. Well, untap.
Amara, you do have a both
Insect.
trigger if you would like it.
Woohoo! Let me
Get that creature.
There's a Taurus Proving Ground or a Borg Volcano, a Royal Assassin.
Royal Assassin.
Classic.
Yeah.
Destroy a tapped creature. Oh, solid.
Yep. Does exactly
Seems
the things I
pretty
need.
good.
When
I-
your back is turned.
Gonna play myself a Maze of Ith. I'm just going all classics here. You know what? I think I'm just going to. Oh gosh, what do you? Oh, you don't have anything that can block flyers right now, Andy, do you?
I do not. Nope.
Okie dokie. I am gonna come at you with 0 the Golden Sting, and then I'm gonna put an egg counter on.
I'll take 3 commander damage.
I'm thinking Kogla. I think that's who needs an egg. I think
Okay, so this
that's-
has a little,
Mhm.
Yeah.
egg.
I will give you an egg. And then I have my... I need to find a way that I can just click a button to make my little Danny DeVito saying egg pop up. I just put it over in the corner whenever I play this deck, and it just keeps saying egg, egg.
Yeah.
I shall then pass my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. I have an Oath Druid trigger. Swan Song. That's a scroll. We'll set it aside for a Akrishadiki.
That's a good one.
Seems
Like
to
it.
be-
Take it.
It's definitely a good one.
And then I will draw a card for the turn. I drew another scroll. We'll set it aside. Take one. Yeah, go over there. Okay. What are we doing? I don't have enough for that. I haven't drawn a second card this turn. So you don't get this a moon draw. I think what we're gonna do is just go 1, 2, and 3. I'll play Nashi.
Okay.
And then Summoning Sickness
Sounds good, Berserker.
and
Thanks for hanging out with us.
I think that's it. I think I'll just pass my turn.
We will untap. Let's do some oathing.
Oath!
Oath.
Mill till we
oath.
get a creature, land, and Deathrite Shaman.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then we will draw a card. What are we doing? Right. We will play this beautiful Proxy Tropical Island. For a friend of ours up here that does all of these, and they're just gorgeous. We will spend 5, and we will cast Aeolin Shield Maiden.
Ayo.
Ah, yes.
That card is so good.
She's so good.
Like that precon is just gross. You don't even have to do anything to it. It just...
A buddy at our league, so we have a league at Commander on Monday nights, played it unsleeved out of the box and won against like people who are trying to win. It was like this deck just does the thing.
Yeah,
So many good cards.
you can't stop it. Like you board wipe it, and then it just comes right back the next turn.
We will go to. We'll go to combat. And Sicily will swing for 3 at Amara. Attack trigger, I will draw a card and lose a life.
I will take the 3.
And then I will
That's
pass.
commander damage.
All right, I will untap. I don't get an oath, right? Nobody has more than 4?
You have 4. Yeah, nobody's got more than you.
Okay, I will draw for turn. I will play this forest. And I would like to move to combat. And I will pay the 2 into Doric to make her a 6/6 vigilance trample. And whenever she transforms, my other legendary creatures get +2/+2 and gain trample.
Oh my lord! I didn't read the other side of that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the Nylea at Amara. Then I'm gonna do Kagla and the Hope of Girapur at Cop Cop.
Mm-hmm.
And when Kagla attacks, I'm gonna destroy your artifact or enchantment. I'm gonna hit. I could, but like the Oath of Druids is just kind of fun. Like I'm kind of into it. So I think I'd rather hit the Mox Hamper. Yeah.
Nylea, I'm gonna tap my Maze of Ith and untap Nylea.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. That's really good.
And it's a 10/8?
It's a 10/8 and a 3/3 in the air.
Wow. You have open mana. Okay.
You have open mana.
Yeah, I'm like, you have mana. All right, I'll take. Jesus, it's like 14, right? 13.
13.
Sure, I'll take 13.
Let's go.
23.
Okay, second main. I would like to activate my Mosswort Bridge.
Oh.
And we are going to cast for free Last March of the Ents.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's...
It cannot be countered. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creatures from among those cards in your hand onto the battlefield. So my greatest toughness is 8.
We promise spicy games, and that's what we get.
Wow.
Okay. Put that in here is like a second Primal Surge. It's
This card's so good.
Yeah.
it is good.
All right, let's draw 8, 2, 3, 4, 5,
4
6,
is
7,
sweet.
8, and see what we get. Oh, that's some stuff and things. All right, we're gonna put Nylea Keen-Eyed onto the battlefield. We're gonna put Kulvori, God of Kinship, on the battlefield. We're gonna put this pretty old Zapandrel Hunger Dominus onto the battlefield.
No.
And then let's do this. Surak the Hunt Caller as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I have 8 cards in hand still, so I need to get rid of even one more. We'll put out this Arashi, the Sky Asunder, my channel to destroy flying creature thing.
I love Arashi.
I think it's such a cool card. Okay. And then I'm also now okay, so I am gonna sack the Hope of Girapur, and Cop I'm gonna make it so you can't cast non-creature spells on your next turn.
You got it.
Okay, and then after that, I'm done.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to
Yes.
tap 2, and I'm going to play a Worldly Tutor. I'm going to search my library for a creature card, reveal it, and then shuffle and put it on top of my library.
Yeah, them ends.
That is too many ends.
Listen, the channel ability to deal damage to creatures with flying, the number of times that... Okay, so in our chat was asking, Quinn, I play against both the... what's the Jeskai Geese legend thing that makes spirits?
Kaikar?
Kaikar. There's a Kaikar in our play group, and Arashi's like, get effed. Because they're flyers, and I can just channel it for 3. So
And X equals 0, yep.
But it also sometimes just comes in real handy because there's a lot of 1/1 flyers. So
I don't know if there's anything. Oh,
it's a honking good time. That was a good joke.
some good geese humor going on.
Both of Druids forever online. So
Yeah, pretty much, for real.
I don't think I have anything to deal with what's going on. So
even just dealing with one thing. I mean,
What
you
if
have
that
no
on
assassin. You can take out Kogla.
that's true. I can take care of Kongla at least. I'm gonna put Thantis, the War Weaver, on top of my deck.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Fanta says we all fighting.
Yeah.
We all fighting.
So
We going to war.
I'm gonna go to Oath of Druid trigger. That'll be the first card on top of my deck.
Yeah, that's really
There you
smart.
go.
Huzzah!
Nice.
Then I will draw a card. Let's see here. I was like, ooh, I could actually get use Worldly Tutor and actually know that I'm getting what I'm getting. I'm going to play a forest for my turn. I'm going to actually untap everything. And Thantis is Vigilance, Reach. All creatures attack each combat if able. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, put a +1/+1 counter on Thantis. And then, let's see here. I'm gonna tap and kill Kogla. That's probably a good idea. Any response?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure if I want to sack it to Zopandrel to give it an indestructible counter, but then I have to sack 2 creatures for that.
Do it.
Nah, we'll just let Kogla die. It's fine. It's fine.
I'll create a...
He did his job. He fought and destroyed things.
He did.
Mhm,
He did
mhm.
everything he came here to do.
I guess
I'm gonna draw a
King
card.
ended. I don't remember King Kong ending like this.
Do I have... Hold on.
You
I
have a
forgot.
human.
He has the ability that I can return a human to my hand to give him indestructible. And I have Surak is a human.
Oh, you do have a human.
Do I
Ooh.
return it to my hand and use it again to fight? Nah. That messed up. I'll keep my... no. Be good.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, 5. There we go. I'm going to play Vraska the Unseen. She comes in with 5 counters until my next turn. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to Vraska the Unseen, destroy that creature. -3, destroy target non-land permanent. And -7, put 3 1/1 Black Assassin creature tokens onto the battlefield. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, that player loses the game. Because why not? I'm going to go down 2, and I think I'm going to try to take out Zopandrel.
Yeah, all right. I'll sack Surak and Arashi and lose 4 life to give it an indestructible counter.
Okay. I figured as much, but at least I got rid of 2 more creatures, so...
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm trying to fix things over there.
3 creatures, 1 turn.
One thing at a time. One of my insects is going to have to... Actually, yeah, one of my insects will have to attack, and one of them won't, so I'll just throw that over there. And them. Or is attacking? Oh, you're just gonna die, insect. So that's kind of sad. But
Cogma showed up, survived, and died.
well, Andy, I'm gonna send this insect token at you, and then you still don't have any. Oh, do you have reach now though? Oh, you do.
I do have reach,
Control.
and on combat, the power and toughness of my things doubled. So I will.
Oh yeah, gross. Yeah. My insect will
block.
die.
Yeah, I'll block. I'll block it with
And-
Zopandrel.
And Zira will attack over to Obosh. Because I have to attack no matter what, so. And then I will put an egg counter on. What's likely to die next?
Great question.
I think Andy's commander. Yeah. Doric.
Doric has
Yeah.
an egg.
I'm just impregnating everybody. Don't mind me.
So, as much as I love the mechanic, it does seem like super gross. It's
Yeah,
like,
it
I'm
does.
gonna lay eggs on you. It's like disgusting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gross to think about. I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right, Doric
Okay.
has an egg.
On top.
Nicodemus Bane, hello, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
I'll resolve an oath trigger.
Here we get. Nope.
That's a scroll, so it'll be a cameo. That's not a creature.
Every time you say scroll, I just keep thinking Secret Invasion. Like that's the other thing that's on my brain.
Okay, that's a Rona, Herald of Invasion.
Nice.
Herald of Invasion.
The rest go into my graveyard. She's gonna have something sickness though. That's unfortunate. She's got the summy tummies. We'll draw a card for the turn. I can't cast non-creature spells until Andy's next turn.
I think it's just during your turn, right? Let's see. It says
No, it's during your next until your next turn.
target player who has dealt common damage by hope can't cast non-creature. Oh yeah, until my next turn. Okay.
So let's see.
Yeah, we don't need any removal, okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I see those
Yeah.
Sultai colors over there.
Yeah. What are we doing?
If not Sultai,
They're not doing nothing. They're not gonna hurt nobody.
Oh,
I can transform Rona. Does that help me? Ooh, that does help me actually. Maybe that's my whole turn. Maybe transforming Rona is like
You do
the
have
best
to.
option here.
You do have to attack with everybody because of Thantis, the War Weaver.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
it's okay.
mean spider.
I only have that much mana. All right. Well, let's do this then. I will play. I've been saving it, but I might as well play it. I'll do a Malakir Mire for land for turn. I will move to combat because I have to attack. What are my best attacks here? Aeon's pretty big, right?
Yeah, 5/4, I think.
5/4 first strike.
Yeah.
5/4 first strike. Oh
Yeah,
my.
the first strike's makes it even worse.
All right, I'll send Ikra over at Obosh, and then Amara, I'm gonna get your Thantis a little bit bigger here. I'm gonna send Nashi and Zamon and Dina over at you.
Okay. How big is Nashi? Just 3?
The Nashi trigger is up to 1 legendary, so I will not exile anything from my graveyard because I wouldn't be able to cast it anyway. And so Obosh, you got a 3/7. Nashi is a 3/4 with Menace, and then Zamon and Dina are also 3/4.
Okay. I have to take Nashi.
I'll take
But
Ikra because Menace.
I think Thantis will block Zamon and Dina.
Okay.
And then-
So that'll kill Zamon and Dina. Everybody had lifelink, so I will get 3, 6, 9 life.
oh my goodness.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I will get 2 +1/+1 counters.
And then
Boop, boop, boop.
I need sound effects.
I know, I love it. Boop, boop, boop.
4. I'll activate the Phyrexian Tower. I'll sacrifice a Krishitiki.
And more life.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pay 2 life, and I'll flip Rona.
Flip Rona. What is Rona now?
She's a 5/5 trample. Whenever a source deals damage to her, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. If it's a land, I can put it onto the battlefield. If it's not, I can cast it without paying its mana cost.
Seems pretty good.
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Don't you gain more life than that? It's not actually lifelink. It's you gain life equal to their toughness because of aggro.
Oh, wow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I can
They
15
They
life.
deal combat damage to a player.
Oh, no, okay.
So
Nashi did, Zamona and Dina did not. So I gain
11.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'll just gain 2 more because I spent 2 technically. All right. Cool. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Let's see if I can get something on what could be the last turn.
It could be. It could very well be the last turn.
Oath. Yes. So, land. Linvala. And then we will draw.
Linvala? Oh my gosh. I cannot activate my Doric now.
Can't
yeah.
activate my assassin.
I can't activate Nalia either. No, that was very good. That was good. But,
Good top
oh
deck.
gosh.
I'm trying to stay alive.
Hey, Virtue, what's happening?
We'll tap these for mana. I'll eat this Bloodstain Mire that just went into my graveyard. And then we will.
Virtue?
Got some spicy stuff going on here.
Virtue, tell your mom I said hi. I will, Virtue. Thank you.
We will. A 4, so that we'll say that was green and white, and then we'll pay 4, and we'll play Aragorn and Arwen.
Okay.
Vigilance 3/6. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, I put a 1/1 counter on each other creature I control, and I gain 1 life for each other creature I control.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Gain 5 life, and then put a 1/1 counter on everything else.
We're probably going to get a bunch of nobles, I imagine, in Eldraine, too. I imagine everybody will be fighting to be the king and queen of Eldraine.
Mm-hmm.
Make a noble-themed deck.
Things have to attack.
Then I'll call it checkmate. There we go. Boom.
I guess so. We have to go to combat. Fun.
Man, Thantis changed this game.
Yeah.
Thantis was like,
Yeah.
get
Like, now
wrecked
it's like,
decisions. You can't
Yeah.
make any.
It's like if I want to keep creatures, but now it's like I'm just blockers. I don't want to swing at Thantis, and I can't swing at Andy without losing things. Okay. Beginning our combat, another human entered my battlefield, so I will get 2 red human creature tokens.
So it begins. Not only that, haste and trample.
The red. So let's go back to me.
Wow.
Where are they? We'll make
So
one
if they have haste, they have to swing.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Wow. That's pretty good.
They're red, so
That works. We know what's going
Nice.
on.
yeah. So, and then I only control 5 humans, so unfortunate. We will send the.
Don't you also tap stuff down? No. That's a different
It's
thing.
not that good.
Yeah.
We'll send both of the tokens at Mara, and then
Okay.
we'll send Eowyn and Cicely at Kokok.
I will block one of them with Thantis.
How big is Cecily?
Cicely is a 4/6 currently.
Okay. I'll block Cecily with Rona.
Okay. And then you'll-
I'll take the Aowen damage. I'll take 6.
okay.
Exactly.
And
Graham.
And then there's a Rona trigger.
Okay. And it's random.
It's random, correct?
Okay. This might be good.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah, it might. Or it might be bad. It might be good. Let's see. Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2.
2. 2 is a Llanowar Elves.
Ah! Sure.
Actually, no. Oh, wait. That's actually there should be 6 because I lose a life from Cecily's trigger. So let's try that again. So I have to draw a card and lose a life.
Oh, I see.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Watch it be the same thing. 4.
4 is a Elvish Mystic.
It's basically the same.
Have an Elvish Mystic.
Great.
We'll just sit you over there. Don't forget. I'm done after that.
Okay. Untap that. Oath of Druids is out, right? Because I think now I actually do get
It
a
is.
creature.
It is, yeah.
I have 4. I have 7. Yeah.
Okay, I have 5, so I'm going to reveal.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a Legolas Greenleaf.
Ooh,
Uh,
Legolas.
2/2 reach, can't be blocked with creatures power 2 or greater. Whenever another legendary creature enters the battlefield under my control, I put a counter on it. And then when it deals damage to a player, I draw a card. I will draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to play this Okina Temple to the Grandfathers.
Love it.
Then I'm going to pay 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to play an Old Gnawbone.
Must be nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Doric flipped back. She's back to being a 3/3. Okay. I want to go to combat. My power and toughness double on all my creatures.
Yeah, they do.
And I need that Limvala gone.
I will block with the Limvala. Absolutely, if all of that doesn't come at me.
Okay. And you get to cast things for free for my hand, Cop.
If I block with the Rona.
There's only one card I don't want you to get from my hand. Is it worth it to swing at you or not? Because there's legit only one card that matters in my hand. I feel like I don't want to lose it. But I don't want to swing at Thantis. Well,
how many?
6. The odds are okay for me.
Those odds.
But I still don't
Good odds. Yeah.
still don't like it. So okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swing both Nalias at Obosh,
Okay.
and I'm gonna swing Zopandrel, Kalvori, and Doric at. Well, hold on. Thantis is a what right now?
Just a
770.
9/9.
Oh, even bigger.
Yeah.
My fault.
Just 9/9.
But it's going to get
9/9.
counters if I swing at you.
Yes, I
Well,
will
it'll
get counters
go up
for
to
each
10-10.
creature. Yeah.
Man.
So
Each creature?
yeah,
Oh,
I
a
think
creature.
yeah.
So I
Mhm.
need
It's
these.
whenever a
I
creature
need these.
attacks you, yeah.
I need these treasures. So it doesn't make because one of my attacks is completely negated off of Amara. Then.
Yeah.
So I'll do. Oh man. I mean, games that and you do also have a hard stop at 3, right? You said or around. So
Yeah.
I'll do Nalia, and I'll do Zopandrel at Obosh, and I'm going to do Kalvori and Doric at Cop. So it's 12, 10, and 8 at Obosh, and at Cop it's 6, and this is +4, so it's 6 and 12 at Cop. And
Does the
all of it
have trample?
they do because of Nalia, God of the Hunt. So the only one that doesn't have trample currently is Nalia, God of the Hunt. So that one can be blocked Obosh, the 12-12 with no trample over, but the 10-10 and the 10-12 and the 8-12 do have trample.
So it's 30 total coming at me.
No, 20, right? So 12. Oh no, 22. It is 30. Yes, but 12 of it is not trample.
Okay, so I will block the 12 with Nivala.
Okay. Yep.
And then 18.
Take 18. Okay, and Cop. It's
I have 18, right?
you also have 18.
I will block 5 with Rona and let her die. So I'll take 13, and then we'll get a card from your hand.
Okay, are they damage? Is that on damage? Is that what it is?
It's whenever a source deals damage to Rona, that source's
Okay.
controller.
Got it. Okay, so you're gonna pick a number. Is that what we're doing here?
Yep.
That works. Okay.
How many you got?
Yep. Got 6. This is 1. This is 6.
Let's take 6.
Dun dun dun.
Selvala, Heart of the Wilds. That's not what I was
Okay.
going for, but it's
Not terrible.
So
Okay.
you're both taking 18, or you took 13.
I took 13, yes.
Okay. So 18 and 13 is how many treasures I get with Old
31.
Gnawbone. 31 treasures.
31 treasures.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a counter on Legolas because a legendary creature entered. Okay. So I am going to, for 6 of this, 31 going down to 25. I am going to Rishkar's Expertise to draw 12 cards. My greatest power was 12. So I'm going to draw 12. And then cast a spell, mana value 5 or less for my hand. I will cast I guess the highest one, right? That's what I should probably do here. Power 4 or greater costless. I'll do Goreclaw, Terror of Kalsisma.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Goreclaw.
It's a Goreclaw. Okay, and then I'll just start casting things. So I'm going to cast for 4, so putting me at 21. I'm going to cast. No, it's not 4. It's only 2 because it's power 4. Great. Oh no, it is 4. Radagast the Brown.
Yeah.
Whenever it or another non-token creature enters, look at the top X cards where X is that creature's mana value. Reveal a creature that doesn't share a type from among those cards.
You have a lot of creature types.
Yeah, I do. And so I'm going to look at the top 4 cards right now.
Hmm.
And as long as it doesn't share a creature type with any of my creatures, I get to put it in my hand. Do I have a human or a shaman currently out? No human or shaman. I'm going to get Reiki, the History of Kamigawa.
Nice.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast 3 for Omnath. So it was 21, so 19, 18. I'm at 17. 20, no, I'm at 18. So I'm going to reveal the top 3. And I'm going to reveal this dinosaur that I don't have. An elder dinosaur, Galta.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put that into my hand. Another counter on Legolas. I guess so. I was at 19 or 20, 18. So 17, 16. I'm going to go down to 16. I'll write this so I don't lose this. I cast Galta because he costs enough less that he only costs 2.
Top 12.
Yeah, I was looking at the top 12.
Just the top 12.
All right, let's see if we get a creature that doesn't share a type here.
Let's see.
Yeah, this one doesn't. It's a Rasta because it's a spider.
Nice.
We'll pay 4. Let's go down to 12. I'm going to play a Rasta. Let's look at the top 4 cards. I guess now I have reach.
Yeah, you do.
So there's that. That was a whiff. Okay. And then I'll pay.
Hey, Gunnar, what's going on?
Hey there. Let's pay 2 to go to 10. I'm going to play a Thought Vessel so I don't have to discard my hand.
Makes sense.
Nice.
And
Efficient.
yeah. And then that's a sorcery. That's this is a creature. I'll do this one. I'll go to 8. I'm going to play Joel Rael, Mawambuli Recluse. And let's look at the top 2. There's no creatures there, so these go to the bottom. I'm just going to stop there and just end my turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mhm,
Legolas
yeah.
has a couple of extra counters that he needs.
I think that's 2 more now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to untouch.
Okay, I did the thing now, so just blow up my board. I get it. I gotta die. I
You
did
did
it.
so good.
I did the thing. I got to show it off to people. There you go.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Monstrosity.
I'm going to play this Moldy Graph Monstrosity. It's an insect, trample 8/8, and when it dies, exile it, and then return 2 target creature cards at random from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then I'll draw my card for the turn. I will play a swamp. I don't know what to do about that over there.
It's fine. It's fine.
There's stuff going on over there.
Hop can cast non-creature spells on their turn.
Yeah.
You can now.
I can. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
I'm gonna play
I hope I've got
Hornet's
my
Nest.
my mono green counterspell over here. You know.
Oh yeah, and I have to attack.
Yeah, I don't have that.
I'm gonna have to attack with everybody. Is there anything? I don't want to hurt anybody else right now. And Andy's stuff is all untapped now.
I have 8 treasures, and the power and toughness is double. Oh, I have a 1, 2. I have 2 more reachers and a flyer now.
I'm gonna up Veraska one, so if she gets attacked, those creatures get destroyed. Thantis, I guess, is going to... if I attack over there, it's gonna die. I feel like I have to. Okay, Andy, I'm coming at you with Thantis. My Royal Assassin is going to... You know what? I will kill your Deathrite Shaman just so I don't lose my Assassin. So before... And then I will lose my Insect. And you have Reach now, Andy. Why do you have Reach?
I have a decent amount of reach.
I don't like it. I am going to attack over to Steven for 3, and then I'll put an egg token inside Old Gnawbones. How about that?
Gross.
She has a lot of types.
Okay, so Fantis is coming at me.
Yeah, it's a
Is that it?
Yeah, 9/9.
I'm just gonna take the 9.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take 3.
And then I'll go to my second main phase. I'll tap 2.
Fantis is doing more chaos than
Yeah.
that. It wouldn't make sense. He's got to stay around.
I'm gonna play
Kiku.
Cool.
Kiku, Knight's Flower, legendary human assassin, 1/1. I can pay 2 black and 2 colorless, and target creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. And then I'll pass my turn.
Okay.
All right, Cop, what you got?
Well, I'm gonna resolve an oath trigger
Oh,
first.
did you?
Set that aside. Good lord, it's a Fibble Tip.
Oh, but does he enter from the battlefield, or he just? How does that work?
If it entered from your library, does it exile? I just reveal. They reveal cards from the top of his or her library until they reveal a creature card.
Let's cast, so you draw 2 cards.
I think you
yeah,
do. I think go for it. If it's wrong, then
I think it's
someone can tell us. But go for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll draw 2. One of them's a scroll, so we'll set that aside. Okay. Draw for turn. Also a scroll. Set it aside. Interesting. How do I do this? Cards and graveyards. Creature cards and graveyards.
I have Arashi, Surak, and Kagla. And Hope of
Kagla's
Girapur.
Okay, Kagla's interesting.
nothing here.
Ace 7/6 for 6.
Kagla can fight something.
Yep. Surak gives, if you have Formidable, haste to something.
Mm-hmm.
Those are probably the 2 you'd want. Or there's a 5/5 flyer, but
I think what I have to do to sort of like give the board a chance is cha-cha-cha. So I'm going to tap the Urborg. I would like to reanimate Kagla.
there's a Kagla for you.
CMC.
It is 6.
Okay, I will lose 6 life.
Oh, you're going to
ETB.
4!
ETB, I would like to fight the Gore Claw.
Yeah, it's a 4/3, and I don't have anything to do to make it so larger. So yeah, okay. So Goreclaw gets maunched by Kagla.
Okay, and now I have a 7/6, which I don't think there's a draw trigger off the Savala. There's definitely things bigger than that on the board. So yeah, there's a Galta, so I can't fight that.
Oh, I make a spider from you casting an instant sorcery with Arasta.
You do, correct.
Speeder. Oh my god, a speeder.
So many speeders.
I will tap Savala for 7. And I will actually tap it for 7 blue.
Okay.
I will spend 6 of the blue, and I will do an In Bolas's Clutches. And I'm going to take the Nylea that gives everything trample.
Okay, so here's it's Nylea, God of the Hunt. You've got it.
Okay.
So there's a Selvala, a Kagla, and a Nylea. You have all of them currently. I'm just setting them off to the side.
Yes. None of these can fight anything. I have 1 blue left over.
Oh, but I make a second spider, right? Off that? Is it?
It's an enchantment.
Oh,
It's not an
instant
instant
sorcery. Got it.
I'll spend the other blue on a Hope of Girapur.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend...
Another one.
Okay, copycat.
Yeah. And then I'm going to the Mystic and the Mire. I'll do a Black Blade Reforged.
Good card.
We are trying.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna 2, 3, 4. I have 4 left over. Oh, but I can just do that. Okay. I'll Phyrexian Tower, the Elfish Mystic, so Andy, you can get it back. Or no, that's
that
Obash's.
was Obash.
Yeah,
Yep.
Obash, you can put it in your yard. That's 2. And then I'll tap the Talisman for 3. I will equip Nashi with a Black Blade Reforged. So he'll get 1, 2, 3. He'll get +4/+4. He's an 8, 7, 8. I have to attack, so I will move to combat. The only thing that can attack is Nashi. So I will swing. Hail Mary. I'll swing Nashi at Andy.
7/8 menace ward 1. It's a 7?
Correct. And
Go
7,
ahead.
8. And on the attack trigger, I will exile a legendary card. I'll exile the Mox Amber.
Okay. I'm gonna double block with Galta, which is now a 24/24, and Legolas as a 14/14.
You got it.
Oh, I'm sorry, 16/16.
He did the best he could. He was the bestest boy. Great. I will. Technically, he was bigger, but I don't think it matters. The Goreclaw's not going to do anything about that. And then I will then cast the Mox Amber from exile, which it's technically a token copy of a Mox Amber.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn. 3 cards left.
This game is wild.
Yeah.
I want my trample
least-
back.
At least you don't have trample, so now the board has a chance to block in some way.
This is true.
Oath. What?
What do you got for us, Obash?
Something. It's gonna be something not good.
So the Nylea is not a creature, but Kogla's
So
untapped.
terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got an Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
And we'll draw.
I full lost the Nylea.
Oh, why couldn't it have been that? That would have been infinitely better. Okay. I'm just gonna. I have to start throwing things out there. We are just gonna play all these little things. That's like we're green. We'll play Landlord Elves and a Ignoble Hierarch, and then we will play. We'll tap this and this because I don't want to lose birds, and we'll play Eternal Witness, and we will bring back Strike Force to our hand. Nope, no, we don't. None of that matters. We need a land. We will bring back this Llanowar Waste. We will play Llanowar Waste. We will go to combat.
Yes.
We will make 2 more of these tokens.
Nylea is a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then I have once I have enough humans. I will draw a card.
Nice.
All right, so I have to attack. We will send Aragorn, Arwen, Eowyn, and
Oh yeah, this is not actually tipped.
I don't know. I don't want to kill Cobb.
If you kill me, he gets the Nylea back.
I know that's what I'm not. We're not.
So
yeah,
to be fair, Doric, when I flip it, gives my other creature, my legends +2/+2 and trample. My commander does.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So Eowyn, Aragorn, and Cicely will just go. Amara.
Okay.
I have 2 triggers. Cicely will draw me a card.
I will
Lose a
put
life.
4+1/+1 counters on Thantis.
And then all these tokens have to attack as well. So those can go at Cop. He has enough blockers.
Okay.
Mm.
And then I will gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 life.
Whoosh.
I
Jeez.
will block whatever the biggest creature is with my Thantis.
That would be Eowyn. Will be a 6
Okay.
will be a 7/6.
I'm a 13/13 with that one. And then what's your next biggest?
The next one will be Sicily, which is a 5/7.
Okay, I'll block with my 8/8. And I'm assuming nothing is under 1.
Aragorn is swinging as a 3/6.
At 3/6. Actually, I will block with my hornet nest, and then I will create some insect tokens
Nice.
with that touch.
That's really good.
That seems like a good idea.
Coming at
So I will.
I'll block
nope, it's not,
Nylea, Kagla,
It
and
is-
then double it.
it's not 6. It is 9.
They're each 3/3s. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll lose Fibble Tip, but I'll block Nylea, Kagla.
You lose, Nile. You lose what?
I'm just I'm gonna put one in front of each. So Nylea,
Oh,
Kagla,
got it.
and then Fibble Tip. But Fibble Tip is just a 1/1, so
So you'll take 2.
they have trample. Yeah, I'll take 2.
No pass.
Okay, untap.
Got all these dorks. Nothing really relevant.
I have more creatures, I assume, still. How many do you currently have, Obash? And Amara?
Oh,
Or
I
I
have
have 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. I have 9.
Oh, yeah, I have more than that. Okay, I'm going to draw.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to start by using 6 of my 8 treasures. Going to 2. And I am going to activate Joel Rael. Whenever I draw my second card, this is until end of turn, creatures you control have power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in my hand, which is 13.
Good.
So they're 13.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, cool.
And double.
And
Yes.
And now I'm going to move to combat. And they're going to double to 26. And I'm going to use the 2 treasures and flip Doric to give them +2 more, and everything has trample now.
So they're all
Uh-huh.
28 in trample.
I think
28 tramples.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah, I think.
Or I guess the legends do. This single spider is still just a silly 26.
that's
But
a-
doesn't
Stupid
doesn't have
spider, only 26. Get out of here.
So I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3 at Cop. I'm going to do 3 of them at Obosh, and I'm going to do 3 at Obosh, and I'm going to do 4 of them at Amara.
Okay, do.
So 26 times the number that I sent to each of you with trample.
I will get 4
So-
+1
Yeah.
1.
104 at Amara. And or I'm sorry, 26 or is it 28? No, it was 28, wasn't it?
28.
28 times 4. Amara's 112,
28.
and I'm doing 84 trample at Cop and Obosh.
Yeah, I can only suck up 30, so
GG
Oh
stands
my
for green.
good
Oh,
game.
green, holy moly.
Jesus.
That was ridiculous.
I contributed. My oath contributed to that problem.
That
Oh,
is
100%. Oh yeah, I needed that free stuff to get that train rolling.
I like me some free stuff. Like, I could have destroyed it, and I was just like, you know what? I like getting things.
Same. I looked at it and I was like, no. This is better to have this than to not have this.
Well, I'm going to let everybody do a little outro while I go find somebody to raid. And yeah, you want to start us off, Andy?
Sure. Thank you so much for having me on. This
Oh,
was
yes.
a lot of
That was
fun.
fun.
Always.
Always.
I am Andy Flory. You can find me on Twitter by just my name, Andy Flory. I'm also on Threads now. About the new hotness.
Right.
So come find me copying and pasting the same messages on 2 different websites. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Threads. Check out my articles on Commander's Herald, Commander Spellbook, Guardian Project Podcast, 190 episodes wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you so much, Mara, and
Yes.
always great to play Thank you.
That was a
This was fun.
blast. Thank
Yeah,
you
this
very
was
much.
fun.
Steven, what do you got going on?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Cop, your friendly neighborhood sober streamer. You can find me on all socials as Cop, K0PP, twice. Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Threads, honey. Let's go. Although the Threads is quite unhinged right now. I warned you. It's quite unhinged. I stream Casual EDH every Saturday on Twitch, and I do live commentary, e-casting style for that. I am also going to be doing my first live commentary for Commander Sealed in Rochester in September. So if you're there, say hi. I'm super excited for that. Otherwise, that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's all I got.
Love it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes. It was a blast. Can't wait to see you in Rochester. Only like a month and a half
Yes.
away. I'm so excited.
Mhm.
Commander Sealed is great. It's one of my favorite things that I've played in, so...
It's my first one. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a good time before. It's a good time while it's happening. It was a good time all around.
I'm trying to make it, so
Yes.
I just
do
need to
it.
get the that Friday off, but it's not that far, so I'm trying to be
I
there
believe in
too.
you.
You got
I'm gonna
this.
try.
We believe in you. We'll send you happy vibes.
Yes.
You got this. And Obosh, what is happening?
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Oh, much
yes.
likes juice. Gotta love it. You can find me on Moxfield, Twitter, and Threads as well. In the not so distant future, I will be on Beth Queen of Cardboard stream tonight,
Oh.
and in the distant future, I will be at MagicCon Vegas
Oh, sweet.
in
Yes.
September for late birthday, because that is like a week away from my birthday. So
Awesome. You'll have to come and find me. I will be in Vegas as well. I am very excited about all those things that are going on. Just gotta get everything ready, get all set. Because having Commander Sealed and then Vegas like a week apart.
a week apart.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be a mess. I am gonna be a wreck for like 2 weeks afterwards. But thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. That was a blast. I'm gonna raid over to Benji the Brewer, who's building the deck, which is always fun. Got an hour to build a deck and then have different constraints with a little spinny wheel. If you ever get a chance to join them, it is a good time. I've been on there twice and made 2 just stupid decks. That they were so stupid, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make these in paper just so that people have to put up with it in the real world too.
Sure.
So I am going to raid us over. Hopefully I spelled everything correctly. Look, haha, I got this. Thank you everybody for joining us. And yeah, take care of yourselves and we'll see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.